Hello, good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. It's so good to be with you here today. And as you know, I love to work in the morning on planting and so forth because it's cooler, and also because of the mosquitoes. Those mosquitoes are terrible. So that's why I'm all covered up to really try and protect myself from them, because I am going to go to the jewel garden, which I was calling the ruby garden, and I have nothing really there that is of that ruby red color. So I went to Lowe's a couple of days back, and when I was looking through the clearance, they had a red brick Floribunda rose from Bloomables, and I decided to pick it up because of course it's on clearance, it's 50% off, and it was looking healthy enough, like it could survive. And so I brought it home and I've been working on it. I cut it back, and I'm going to show you that, me trimming it back and getting it ready to put in the ground. On a hot Tuesday afternoon, I went to Lowe's, and I just wanted to get out, and I just wanted to see what was available. I also picked up some pots and soil and other things that I have for my cannas that are not growing, and I just wanted to see what they had at Lowe's. So when I was there, I saw this rose bush. It's called Pink Brick House, and it's a fluorescent pink continuous bloom, and it is a Floribunda, or it's a green, yeah, Floribunda rose. So it will have many beautiful blooms. And it says Pink Brick House is very compact with fluorescent pink flowers that bloom continuously from spring through frost. It thrives in both containers and in the landscape. Full sun, water regularly until established. Fluorescent pink. And I wanted to get this because I think it would look really good in the jewel garden. And if I'm calling my garden a ruby garden, then I need to have some pinkish colors in there. And I saw this, and I saw the leaves. I love how the leaves look strong, and that if pruned up and put in a good place, that it will grow. And it's even here showing signs of growth in spite of how it appears, like this. So I got it 50% off, which is really good, and I'm going to put it in the garden with the mother of pearl and other plants that I have over there. So what I'm going to do is prune it up and then plant it in the ground. The reason why I want to do this today is because it rained. It rained heavily, thunderstorm. It was amazing. The garden is well saturated. The soil is great. It's still cool out, and I know that the rose bush could benefit from these conditions. And right now, over in that area, the garden is blooming. It's just so full of life. Everything is getting larger. That rain did it for my plants. It just gave them that jump start that they needed. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut back this rose bush. I'm going to give it a hard cut, and then I'm going to plant it in the ground. Yes, I'm going to plant this. I'm excited about it too. It's a Floribunda rose, and it's Pink Brick by Bloomables. give you another look at it real close here. Yeah, and that is what it looks like right now. It's going to be going into the ground with the other rose bushes from the same company, Bloomables, everything that blooms, and it's a pink brick house Floribunda rose. I'm really excited about this because I think that it will add extra color there. And it is a continual bloomer. It doesn't just bloom once, but it blooms throughout the season. So that will give that pop of red here and there in that ruby jewel garden. So come with me as I go on up there and we cut back things and put things in and get our hands in the dirt. I'm just going to be planting this one plant, but you can get to also see how things are looking so alive and great after the rains, because it was very dry here and hot, like 96 degrees on Wednesday. If you hadn't catched my Wednesday live coming together, growing together video, go back and watch that. Yeah, it was so hot, and the thunder and the winds were amazing, but afterwards came the rain. And so now this is the benefit that we have after the rain, that I'm going to be able to plant this rose bush in the ground, and it's going to do really well because the ground, the soil, the garden is ready to receive it. So let's go on up there and get planting. So I went ahead and cleaned it up a little bit more off camera, but this is what it looks like. I went in and cut out some of the center there and just made it really clean so that the airflow would be good. But you can see a lot of new growth here. I'm really pleased with this, because this just tells me that it's going to flower soon. Yeah, because it has the buds there, but also that it wants to grow, that the root system is good. So I'm going to put it out in the garden, in my jewel garden, and I believe that it's going to be a really wonderful addition to that area. Right now it looks pretty, sparse. However, I believe that soon we'll have these beautiful blooms that they show here, and it's called Pink Brick House Floribunda. So with the Floribunda is that it's just like it says, Floribunda. There's an abundance of flowers. And you can see that because right here, like they have 2, they have 3 here on a stem, and it's reoccurring, so it's a rebloomer. Yes, I do have a lot of red roses with the knockout roses, but this is a different brand, so we'll get to see what it looks like. Plus, I need something bright on that side if it's going to be called a ruby garden. So that's why I got this as well. And just as a side note, here is my calla lily. This one is doing well. The other pot that I have, I'm going to have to transplant that. But this one's doing well. And my basil. Just in case you're wondering what it is. Yeah, that's basil from seed. Calla lily from Roberta's garden that I got off the TV. And they're looking so nice. And then this rose. It's kind of nice together, right? Things are looking so perky and good. Some things fell over, but overall it's really ready for to actually give another spurt and boost of growth. That's what I'm seeing here. And also my fig tree here is starting to produce some new figs there, another set of figs. So I'm still learning about figs, but it excites me and they taste delicious. Okay, so here is the ruby garden right here. This is what it's looking like. Things have really picked up. This is another rose bush from the same company. This is called Mother of Pearl, and this is a grandiflora rose. Both of them are grandifloras. They're the same type, and they are doing very, very well here. So that's why I decided to actually pick up this new one here. And check this out. My hibiscus are really doing well also, and I believe soon they will flower. So here is the rose bush here, and I think I'm going to place it over, let's see, I think I'm going to place it over here. I think it might look good here. Let's see. It's going to be next to the hydrangea, panicle hydrangea, and those have a reddish color. This is a bright reddish colored one. Let's see. This is Little Quickfire, and let's see how that looks. Yeah, and then this has a bright red. So maybe somewhere in here like that. I think what I might do is maybe move that plant right there, but it looks happy now, huh? But I think, yeah, right in here somewhere. I know I do plant my plants close to one another, and that could be a problem. Or maybe over here where the canna is might be a good idea. Look at this canna. Isn't that beautiful? And there's a worm there. So the soil must be really nice. But then it's next to these other two plants. I think it might actually look better here. Let's check it out. Oh, that might be better. That might be best. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right here. I planted it in, and I have, I think it's going to do just well, very well here. I like how it looks already. I should just kind of tap it in so to make sure that it is in firmly and not going anywhere. So the ground, as I said, is really ready to receive it. So it made it easy to plant it in as I tap it in. So it looks like it's been there all the time, don't you think? So what I'm going to do now is just backfill with the shavings here. And I'll probably get some. I think it looks really good, and I think it's going to do fine here. It looks like it belongs, doesn't it? It looks like it belongs here. It belongs, it belongs. Yes. Thank you so much for coming and joining me here in Catherine's Garden and Home. And then also, I hope that you will come back again. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Catherine's Garden and Home. And see you next time as we grow, 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 grow together. Have a great day. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.